Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of Dylan and the Details. We're breaking it down today, getting down to those brass tacks on Sea of Thieves. This is a game I've passed over and haven't really paid any attention to. It seemed like a game that wasn't really in my range. I more prefer games based in reality, realistic games where hardcore things happen. And this game actually has some survival elements that I found to be interesting, and sometimes even the perfect amount of isolation. There isn't a lot of great action in this game. I even consider the combat to be completely just foolish and disappointing in every regard. Some of the cannon mechanics and firearm mechanics are kind of interesting, but it all kind of comes down to the same feeling of, well, clunky, toy texture. It didn't really feel like anything was connecting, or it didn't feel like anything was actually happening. I will say, though, when your ship is attacked and a cannonball hits it out of nowhere, wow, that's quite an experience. It feels like something really devastating happened. It feels like a Call of Duty game without, the flash and pizzazz, which I kind of prefer, if I'm being honest. I'd rather have an auditory experience, or a feeling of dread that the ship is about to sink. I prefer the thought of survival at sea rather than any kind of combat at sea. I'd rather be fighting the ship and the weather elements than other pirates or other people on the map or, the Kraken or whatever's out there. I'd rather just go out there and experience the elements themselves. It's much more fun to fight the elements than it is a fake fantasy creature or a bunch of ghosts. It is kind of strange that I'm allowed to carry a box up a ladder, but I'm not allowed to pretty much do anything else while I have something in my hands, so that may be something they want to look at. But they seem to be doing just fine with what they have, and I commend Sea of Thieves. I thought it was total trash, but honestly, they've got some cool mechanics here that I think should dip into other games. Well, guys, these were just a few of my favorite moments from Sea of Thieves and playing A Pirate's Life. It didn't feel as lame as I thought it was going to. I actually kind of enjoyed it, but I obviously didn't show any combat elements, so that's something that needs to be worked on. But thank you for stopping by, Dylan and the Details. We got down to those brass tacks.